Assalamualaikum. My name is AZILA binti Muhammad FAUZI. BMI 240242. Today, our goal will be presenting about elasticity. First of all, what is elasticity? Elasticity is a relative responsiveness of a demand or supply curve in relation to any of its determinant. In other words, it measures the responsiveness of one variable to a change in another variable. This is the scenario for our presentation.
Assalamualaikum. My name is QASRINA binti ISMAWI, and today I will be presenting on how to answer question 1. The first question is, what is price elasticity of demand? The definition for price elasticity of demand is, it measures the sensitivity or responsiveness of the quantity demanded due to a change in its price. For the second question, which is, how will the 10% price reduction impact the demand for sedan considering the PED of 1.5? Explain the answer by using relevant graph. First of all, this is the formula for price elasticity of demand, which it equals to the percentage of change in quantity demand over the percentage of change in price. There are 5 degrees of price elasticity of demand. The first one is perfectly elastic demand, which is where the elasticity demand equals to infinity. The second one is perfectly inelastic demand, which is where the elasticity of demand equals to 0. The third one is unitary elastic demand, which is where the elasticity of demand is equals to 1. The fourth one, which is elastic demand, is where the elasticity of demand is greater than 1. And the fifth one is inelastic demand, which is where the elasticity of demand is less than 1. So for this specific question, the price elasticity of demand is 1.5, which means it is greater than 1. So the demand is elastic. So this is the graph. Therefore, a small percentage of change in the price of the sedan will lead to a larger percentage of change in quantity demanded. As you can see from the graph, when the price drops from P0 to P1 as much as 10%, the quantity demanded will increase. So for the formula for price elasticity of demand, just like just now, is PED equals to percentage of change in quantity demand over percentage of change in price. So how to calculate the percentage of change in demand is, as you can see here, the percentage of change in quantity demand will equal to PED times the percentage of change in price, which is 1.5 times 10%, and you will get the answer 15%. So in conclusion, based on the graph, a price reduction of 10% will lead to a 15% increase in the quantity demanded for the sedan. As we can also see from the graph here, from QD0 to QD1 will increase as much as 15%.
Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. I want to answer the question 2, which is A is, what is cross elasticity of demand XED? Definition of cross elasticity of demand is measure the sensitivity or responsiveness of the quantity demand of one product due to change in the price related product. For formula and calculation, XED, which is equal to percentage change in quantity demand of good A divided by percentage change in price of good B. For responses of XED, we have 3, which is positive cross elasticity, which is XED more than 0, and goods Y and X is substitute goods. For second, negative cross elasticity, which is XED less than 0, which is good X and Y is complementary goods. For last one, zero cross elasticity, which is XED equal to 0. goods X and Y have no relationship. For answer question B, how does the XED of 0.8 between Maju Auto sedans and the competitors model affects Maju Auto's dedication to reduce the prices? For answer this, Maju Autos and competitors is substitute good, which is XED equal to 0.8 more than 0. Suggests that Maju Auto is a positive cross elasticity. For answer that question, XED is 0.8 equal to change percentage of quantity demand competitors equal divided by percentage change of Maju Auto. So 0.8 equal to X percent divided 10%. So X is 8%. Maju Auto sedan decrease the price with 10%, will lead an 8% decrease in demand of competitors. Maju Auto's dedication to reduce the price is likely to increase the sales while reducing demand for the competitors.
Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. My name is BALQIS AFRINA binti Muhammad Bilal, BMI 240046. So today I'll be explain question 3. So the first question is, what is income elasticity of demand? Income elasticity of demand is measure the sensitivity or responsiveness of the quantity demanded due to a change in income. So the formula is percent changes of quantity demanded over percent changes of income. So the second question is, what does income elasticity of demand of 1.2 suggest about the impact of the 5% increase in consumer income on the demand for Maju Auto sedan? So as state that the income elasticity of demand is 1.2, which is greater than 1. So it categorized as elastic income elasticity. As we know, there is 4 responses, which is elastic, inelastic, zero, and negative income elasticity. So this show that the income is greater than 1. So it categorized as elastic income of elasticity. So the example type of good is luxury goods. As we can see through the graph, an increase in income, which is Y1 to Y2, can lead to increase in quantity demanded, which is QD1 to QD2. But increase in quantity demanded is greater than increase in income. As we can see through the graph, the gap in quantity demanded is bigger than the gap in quantity income. In income.
I'll be answering question 4. What is price elasticity of supply? Price elasticity of supply, or PES, measure the responsiveness of the quantity supply of a good to a change in its price. It is calculated using the formula of the percentage changes in quantity supply over the percentage changes in price. A PES greater than 1 indicate an elastic supply, while a PES less than 1 indicate inelastic supply. Moving on to the next one is, how should Maju Auto take precautionary action given a PES of 0.7 and expected demand surge? Since the PES of 0.7 is inelastic, less than 1, Maju Auto will face challenges in quickly increasing supply when demand surge. This means they need to take proactive action to avoid shortage and price volatility. So, what precautionary action that Maju Auto can take? First, Maju Auto can increase production capacity. Maju Auto need to expand production facility or streamline manufacturing process to improve responsiveness. This can increase the productivity and can also increase the profit. Next is flexible workforce, means that Maju Auto hire more worker to implement or work overtime shift to quickly increase output. This can increase the productivity. Other than that, it can also maximize their profit. Next is technology investment. By using technology investment, they can enhance their efficiency and the quality of product. Thus, they can minimize the cost and maximize the profit. For the graph explanation, a supply curve with a path of 0.7 will be relatively steep, indicating that even a significant price increase will result in only a modest increase in a quantity supply. By preparing in advance, Maju Auto can shift the supply curve rightward to mitigate price fluctuation. The initial supply curve, S1, represents Maju Auto current supply, which is relatively elastic, which is path equal to 0.7. When demand increases from D1 to D2, the price rises significantly because supply cannot adjust quickly. If Maju Auto take precautionary action like increasing production capacity, flexible workforce, and technology investment, the supply curve can shift to rightward to S2, leading to a more moderate price increase and meeting demand effectively. Other than that, they can also minimize their costs and maximize the profit. Why? Because even when they increase the price, people will still buy it